Have you ever started your day with a bowl of brightly colored cereal, thinking it's a healthy way to fuel up? It's easy to fall into the habit of eating the same foods we enjoyed when we were younger. But when it comes to breakfast cereals, especially the ones marketed for kids, are they really the best choice for someone over 60? While they may seem harmless, many of these cereals are packed with sugar, artificial colors, and preservatives, which can negatively impact health, especially for older adults. After the age of 60, your body's metabolism and digestive system start to change, and what worked for you in your younger years might not be as effective now. Consuming sugary cereals regularly can lead to problems like weight gain, blood sugar imbalances, and even heart disease, all of which are common concerns for people in their later years. But don't worry, there are healthier, more nutritious alternatives that can give you the energy you need to start your day the right way. In this video, we'll take a closer look at what's actually in those colorful boxes of cereal, how they might be impacting your health, and how to make smarter breakfast choices that work for your body. You'll discover why choosing the right kind of breakfast is so important, and how small changes to your routine can make a big difference in your health and energy levels. I know you are a person who likes to watch videos quietly. If you have not liked and subscribed to the channel, now is a good time to do it because you are a kind person. If the video is helpful, press 1. If the video is not good enough or needs improvement, press 2. Thanks everyone. Now let's get started. Number 1, high sugar content in kids' cereals. Let's start by addressing one of the most significant issues with breakfast cereals marketed for children, their high sugar content. When we think of breakfast cereals, many of us picture a colorful bowl of crunchy flakes or colorful loops, often promoted as a fun and easy way to start the day. But did you know that many of these cereals contain more sugar than a typical candy bar? For instance, some brands can have up to 20 grams of sugar per serving, which is about 5 teaspoons, more than a quarter of the recommended daily intake of sugar for an adult. Now you might be thinking, but I'm eating cereal because it's convenient and quick. While it's true that many cereals are easy to prepare, the problem is that high sugar intake has been linked to several health issues, especially in older adults. After the age of 60, your body's ability to process sugar becomes less efficient. This can lead to spikes in blood sugar, which over time can increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. For seniors, these conditions can have more serious consequences, including slower recovery from illnesses and higher chances of complications. The problem isn't just the sugar itself, it's also the way it interacts with your metabolism. High sugar intake can cause inflammation, which is already a concern as we age, and can contribute to issues like joint pain, digestive problems, and cognitive decline. If you're consuming sugary cereals regularly, you're likely putting unnecessary strain on your body's systems without even realizing it. In contrast, there are many healthier breakfast options available that can provide the energy and nutrients you need without all the added sugar. For example, you can opt for cereals that are high in fiber, such as oatmeal or whole grain cereals with no added sugar. These alternatives can help keep blood sugar levels stable and provide longer-lasting energy throughout the morning. So if you're eating sugary cereals as a quick breakfast choice, it might be time to reassess. Your body deserves more than just a sugar rush, and making small changes to your breakfast routine can have a big impact on your long-term health. Replacing sugary cereals with nutrient-dense options can help you maintain a balanced diet, support heart health, and keep your blood sugar in check as you age. Number 2, artificial colors and preservatives in cereal. Now let's talk about another aspect of those brightly colored cereals: artificial colors and preservatives. If you've ever picked up a box of cereal targeted towards children, you've probably noticed how vibrant and eye-catching the colors are. But what you may not realize is that those colors are often the result of synthetic dyes, which have been shown to have potential health risks, especially for older adults with more sensitive systems. Many cereals contain artificial food colors like red 40, yellow 5, and blue 1, chemicals designed to make the product more visually appealing. These colors are used to give the cereal that fun, colorful look that appeals to kids. but they come with a hidden cost. Research has linked some artificial dyes to allergic reactions, hyperactivity, and even long-term health problems such as cancer and behavioral issues. While most of the research focuses on children, the effects of these chemicals on aging bodies have not been studied as thoroughly, but it's safe to say that the older we get, the more we need to be mindful of the chemicals we consume. Aside from the artificial dyes, many cereals also contain preservatives like BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole, and BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene, which help extend the shelf life of the product. However, these preservatives have been associated with increased cancer risk in some studies and can also irritate the digestive system, especially in older adults whose systems are already more sensitive. For seniors, these preservatives can potentially contribute to inflammation, which is a major factor in many age-related diseases such as arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. When you consider that many of these additives are consumed on a regular basis, it's clear that the impact on your health could be significant. The cumulative effect of these chemicals, combined with other risk factors like aging and the presence of chronic health conditions, could have a greater impact than we realize. To reduce the risk of these harmful additives, it's a good idea to choose cereals with minimal processing. Look for options that list whole grains as the first ingredient and avoid cereals with artificial colors or preservatives. You can also consider alternatives like unsweetened whole grain oats or natural cereals with simple, recognizable ingredients. This way, you're not only reducing the intake of potentially harmful chemicals, but also choosing foods that support your overall health as you age. Making small adjustments to your breakfast choices can go a long way in ensuring that you're feeding your body what it truly needs. Number 3, high glycemic index of breakfast cereals. Another critical factor to consider when choosing your breakfast cereal is its glycemic index, GI. The glycemic index measures how quickly a food raises blood sugar levels after consumption. Foods with a high glycemic index, like many sugary breakfast cereals, cause a rapid spike in blood sugar followed by a sharp drop. This not only makes you feel tired or hungry again soon after eating, but over time, it can also contribute to insulin resistance, weight gain, and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes, conditions that are already more common as we age. Many of the cereals marketed to children have a high glycemic index. These cereals are typically made from refined grains, which are processed to remove the bran and germ, leaving behind just the starchy part of the grain. This processed form of the grain is digested and absorbed quickly, causing a rapid increase in blood sugar. For people over 60, whose bodies may not handle blood sugar fluctuations as efficiently as they once did, this rapid change in blood sugar can be especially problematic. When blood sugar levels spike quickly and then drop, it can lead to feelings of fatigue, irritability, and hunger shortly after eating. This cycle makes it harder to maintain stable energy levels throughout the day and can contribute to unhealthy snacking or overeating. Over time, consistently high blood sugar levels can contribute to chronic inflammation, which is linked to numerous age-related diseases, including heart disease, arthritis, and cognitive decline. So what's the solution? Choosing cereals with a low glycemic index can help keep your blood sugar levels stable and provide longer-lasting energy. Look for options that are high in fiber and made from whole grains, which are digested more slowly and have a lower glycemic index. For example, oatmeal made from whole oats or bran-based cereals are great alternatives to sugary, processed cereals. They not only help stabilize blood sugar, but also support healthy digestion, which is especially important as we age. Making the switch to low GI breakfast options doesn't mean you have to give up flavor or convenience. You can easily find delicious and nutritious cereals that keep your blood sugar stable while providing the energy and nutrients you need. A small change in the type of cereal you choose in the morning can have a big impact on your overall health, helping you manage your weight, energy levels, and long-term wellness. Number 4, misleading marketing on cereal boxes. If you've ever walked down the cereal aisle, you've likely seen boxes boasting phrases like whole grains, fortified with vitamins, or good for your health. While these marketing terms can make a product seem like a healthy choice, They can often be misleading, especially for older adults. Many breakfast cereals, particularly those aimed at children, are marketed as being nutritious and beneficial. But when you take a closer look at the ingredients list and nutritional facts, the reality is often very different. For example, you may see claims on the box that a cereal is a good source of fiber or contains essential vitamins. But these claims often refer to the added fortified vitamins and minerals, which are synthetic and not as easily absorbed by the body as those found naturally in whole foods. On the other hand, the actual fiber content may be quite low or derived from processed forms of fiber that don't offer the same digestive benefits as the natural fiber found in whole grains or fruits and vegetables. Additionally, marketing terms like low-fat or heart-healthy can also be misleading. While the product may have low levels of fat, it might be packed with added sugars, refined grains, or artificial additives that cancel out any potential health benefits. These sugary cereals, despite their healthy-sounding labels, can contribute to blood sugar imbalances, weight gain, and increased risk of heart disease, especially in older adults. For instance, many cereals that claim to be heart-healthy may have high sugar content, which can negatively affect cardiovascular health in the long run. The trick is to read the ingredient list carefully. The first few ingredients will tell you a lot about the product. If you see sugar, corn syrup, or honey listed near the top, it's likely that the cereal is packed with added sugar. The presence of terms like refined wheat or corn flour can indicate that the cereal is made with processed grains, which have a higher glycemic index and lower nutritional value than whole grains. As an older adult, it's especially important to make informed food choices because your body's ability to process sugars and digest certain types of food changes as you age. The deceptive marketing on cereal boxes can easily lead you to believe you're making a healthy choice when, in fact, you may be consuming a product that contributes to inflammation, digestive issues, and other age-related health problems. So, what should you look for when choosing a cereal? Whole grains should be the first ingredient listed. Minimal added sugar. Look for cereals with less than 5 grams of sugar per serving. Natural sources of fiber from oats, bran, or other whole foods. No artificial colors or preservatives. By becoming more aware of the marketing tactics used by cereal companies, you can make better choices for your health. Skip the flashy claims and focus on the actual ingredients. Healthy eating doesn't need to be complicated. It just requires a bit of knowledge and attention to detail. Your health deserves the best, and understanding what's really in the foods you're eating is the first step to ensuring that you're getting the nutrition you need, not just empty promises from the box. Number 5, impact of overconsumption of sugary cereals on senior health. For many older adults, sugary cereals can be an easy and convenient way to start the day, but they come with long-term health consequences that are especially concerning as we age. While these cereals may seem harmless, they are often loaded with added sugars, artificial colors, and refined grains, which can negatively impact blood sugar levels, weight management, and heart health. For seniors, the effects of consuming too much sugar can be particularly detrimental, as the body's ability to process and manage sugar declines with age. One of the biggest risks associated with overconsumption of sugary cereals is the impact on blood sugar. When older adults consume high-sugar foods, like the sugary cereals often marketed to children, they experience a rapid spike in blood glucose levels, followed by a crash. This sudden rise and fall in blood sugar can lead to feelings of fatigue, irritability, and hunger shortly after eating. Over time, this can increase the risk of insulin resistance, a condition where the body becomes less responsive to insulin, leading to type 2 diabetes. Since seniors are already at a higher risk of developing diabetes, regularly consuming sugary cereals can exacerbate the problem and lead to further complications. In addition to blood sugar imbalances, weight gain is another concern. Excess sugar, especially when it's not used for immediate energy, gets stored as fat in the body. Seniors tend to have a slower metabolism than younger adults, which means that they may not burn off the sugar as efficiently. The result is an increased risk of obesity, which in turn contributes to a host of other health problems like high blood pressure, heart disease, and joint pain. Obesity is particularly concerning for seniors, as it can affect mobility and independence and contribute to a decline in overall well-being. The effects of sugary cereals don't stop at metabolism and weight gain. There are also long-term effects on heart health. High sugar intake has been linked to increased triglyceride levels and high cholesterol, both of which are risk factors for heart disease. Since heart disease is one of the leading causes of death among seniors, it's critical to be mindful of how much sugar is consumed in everyday foods, including breakfast cereals. Regular consumption of sugary cereals can contribute to chronic inflammation, which damages blood vessels and increases the risk of cardiovascular problems. Moreover, the mental health impact of consuming too much sugar shouldn't be overlooked. Studies have shown that diets high in sugar can contribute to brain fog, memory problems, and mood swings. Seniors already prone to cognitive decline and issues like dementia may find that a high sugar diet accelerates these processes. By limiting sugar intake and opting for more nutrient-dense foods, seniors can potentially reduce their risk of cognitive decline and improve their mental clarity and mood. So what can seniors do to reduce the risks associated with sugary cereals? The key is to start making healthier choices when it comes to breakfast. Choose cereals with low or no added sugar and look for ones that are high in fiber and made from whole grains. Fiber helps regulate blood sugar levels and supports digestive health, making it an essential part of a balanced diet. Consider alternatives like unsweetened oatmeal, high-fiber bran cereals, or chia pudding made with unsweetened almond milk, which provide better nutritional value and won't spike your blood sugar. By choosing more nutritious breakfast options, seniors can reduce their risk of developing diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive issues, while maintaining a healthy weight and steady energy levels throughout the day. Making small changes in your breakfast routine can have a lasting impact on your overall health and well-being. So take a moment to reassess what you're putting in your bowl each morning. Your body and your future self will thank you for it. Number 6, nutritional value of cereal versus other breakfast options. When we think about breakfast cereals, they often seem like a quick, easy, and convenient option to start the day. They come in colorful boxes, they're advertised as fortified with vitamins and minerals, and they're easy to pour into a bowl. However, when it comes to their nutritional value, many cereals fall short, especially when compared to other breakfast choices that offer more balanced, long-lasting benefits for seniors. It's important to understand the difference between the empty calories in many sugary cereals and the nutrient-dense options that can truly support your health as you age. Let's consider whole grains and fiber. Many common breakfast cereals, especially those aimed at children, are made from refined grains, which are processed and stripped of their natural fiber. These cereals may contain added vitamins and minerals, but these nutrients aren't absorbed by the body as well as the ones found in whole foods. This means that, while they may provide some vitamins, they don't offer the same kind of benefits as other whole food options. Whole grains, such as oats, quinoa, or brown rice, provide not only essential vitamins and minerals, but also a good amount of fiber, which helps regulate digestion, support heart health, and maintain healthy blood sugar levels. Unlike the refined grains in sugary cereals, whole grains are digested more slowly, providing a steady source of energy throughout the morning. Protein is another key element to consider when choosing a healthy breakfast. Many sugary cereals contain little to no protein, which can leave you feeling hungry shortly after eating. In contrast, protein-rich options like eggs, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese can provide lasting energy and help you feel full longer. Protein is also essential for maintaining muscle mass, which naturally declines as we age. Including a good source of protein at breakfast can help combat this decline, keeping your muscles strong and supporting your overall health. Additionally, many of these protein-rich options can be paired with fruits, vegetables, or whole grains, creating a more balanced and nutrient-dense meal. When it comes to healthy fats, these are another essential part of a balanced breakfast. Avocados, nuts, seeds, and healthy oils, like olive oil or flaxseed oil, can provide the unsaturated fats that are beneficial for heart health. Many breakfast cereals, however, are low in healthy fats, and are instead loaded with refined sugars and artificial preservatives. The lack of healthy fats in sugary cereals means you miss out on important nutrients that help with cognitive function, heart health, and inflammation management, especially as you age. Let's not forget vitamins and minerals. While many cereals claim to be fortified with vitamins, the bioavailability of these synthetic nutrients may not be as high as those found in whole foods. For example, leafy greens, berries, and nuts are rich in antioxidants, vitamin C, magnesium, and potassium, all of which support immune function, cardiovascular health, and cognitive function. By choosing fresh fruits, vegetables, or whole grain oats, you'll get more natural nutrients that work in synergy to support your body's functions. So what are some of the best breakfast options for seniors? Consider starting your day with oatmeal topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of flax seeds for fiber and healthy fats. A Greek yogurt parfait with nuts, seeds, and a drizzle of honey provides a good balance of protein, healthy fats, and antioxidants. Alternatively, a smoothie made with spinach, berries, protein powder, and almond milk can be a quick and nutrient-packed choice. These breakfast options are not only rich in essential nutrients, but also easy on your digestive system and support steady energy throughout the day. Ultimately, the goal is to make a more intentional choice about what you're eating, particularly in the morning. Sugary cereals may be quick and convenient, but they don't offer the same nutritional benefits as whole, nutrient-dense foods. By making small adjustments to your breakfast routine, you can boost your overall health, manage your weight, and maintain your energy levels, allowing you to feel your best as you age. Number 7, the importance of whole grains for seniors. When it comes to breakfast, choosing whole grains over refined grains is one of the most beneficial changes you can make, especially as you age. As we grow older, our digestive systems naturally slow down, and our bodies become less efficient at processing foods, especially those that are heavily processed. Whole grains, on the other hand, provide an array of essential nutrients, including fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, which are vital for maintaining a healthy digestive system, supporting heart health, and even boosting cognitive function. For seniors, fiber is particularly important. Fiber helps regulate digestion, prevent constipation, and reduce the risk of gastrointestinal disorders. Unlike refined grains found in many sugary cereals, whole grains retain their bran and germ, which are packed with fiber. Fiber is key in helping manage cholesterol levels, stabilize blood sugar, and prevent spikes in blood sugar after meals, an important factor in preventing type 2 diabetes. Whole grains like oats, barley, and quinoa are excellent sources of soluble fiber, which can help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and reduce the risk of heart disease, a condition that becomes more prevalent as we age. Additionally, whole grains are rich in B vitamins, such as thiamine, riboflavin, and folate, which are essential for energy production, brain health, and reducing the risk of cognitive decline. B vitamins help maintain a healthy metabolism and keep the nervous system functioning properly, which is crucial for older adults who may be more susceptible to conditions like Alzheimer's disease or dementia. By adding more whole grains to your diet, you're providing your body with the tools it needs to stay energized, mentally sharp, and physically healthy. Another benefit of whole grains is their ability to stabilize blood sugar levels. Many processed cereals, which are often high in sugar and refined grains, cause rapid spikes in blood glucose, followed by crashes that can lead to feelings of fatigue and irritability. Whole grains, on the other hand, have a low glycemic index, meaning they are digested more slowly and release sugar into the bloodstream gradually. This provides steady energy and helps prevent the insulin resistance that can lead to type 2 diabetes, a common condition among seniors. When it comes to choosing whole grains, it's important to look for unprocessed or minimally processed options. Oatmeal, whole wheat bread, brown rice, and whole grain cereals are all excellent choices for seniors looking to improve their diet. You can also experiment with ancient grains like farro, spelt, and millet, which are rich in nutrients and offer a variety of textures and flavors to keep meals interesting. Whole grains are not just beneficial for digestion or heart health. They are also an excellent source of antioxidants. These antioxidants help combat the free radicals in the body, which can cause oxidative stress and accelerate aging. By incorporating whole grains into your diet, you are adding a powerful line of defense against chronic inflammation and age-related diseases like arthritis, cardiovascular disease, and even cancer. So next time you sit down for breakfast, consider making the switch from sugary cereals to whole grains. Whether it's a bowl of steel-cut oats, a slice of whole wheat toast, or a warm quinoa porridge, you are making a choice that will support your long-term health. By nourishing your body with nutrient-dense, fiber-rich foods, you're giving yourself the best chance to thrive as you age, while maintaining your energy, managing your weight, and protecting your heart and mind. Start your day with whole grains, and you'll be setting yourself up for success for years to come. Number 8, why you should rethink your breakfast choices. As we age, our bodies undergo changes that make it more important than ever to carefully consider the foods we eat, especially at breakfast. Many seniors continue to rely on the same breakfast habits they developed earlier in life, often reaching for sugary cereals or other processed foods without thinking about how those choices may impact their long-term health. But after 60, our nutritional needs shift, and what once seemed like a healthy choice might not be the best option anymore. It's time to rethink your breakfast choices and focus on foods that will fuel your body in the right way. One of the biggest reasons to reconsider your breakfast is the decline in metabolism and digestion that naturally occurs with age. The body's ability to efficiently break down food and absorb nutrients slows down over time, meaning that what we eat has a bigger impact than ever before. Eating sugary processed foods for breakfast may provide a quick energy boost, but it leads to blood sugar spikes followed by crashes, leaving you feeling tired and sluggish shortly after eating. Steady energy, on the other hand, comes from eating foods that release energy gradually, like whole grains, fruits, and healthy fats, allowing you to stay energized throughout the day without the roller coaster of blood sugar fluctuations. Another reason to rethink breakfast is heart health. As we age, our risk of cardiovascular disease increases, and one of the primary factors in maintaining heart health is managing blood sugar and cholesterol levels. Processed breakfast foods, like sugary cereals, contribute to high blood sugar, increased triglycerides, and higher cholesterol levels, all of which are risk factors for heart disease. Choosing heart-healthy breakfast options, such as whole grains, fruits, nuts, and healthy fats, can help reduce these risks and keep your heart in top shape. For seniors, digestive health is another important consideration. Aging can lead to slower digestion, constipation, and other gastrointestinal issues. A breakfast that's rich in fiber from sources like oats, bran, fruits, and vegetables can help regulate bowel movements, improve digestion, and prevent discomfort. Fiber also plays a role in managing weight by helping you feel full longer, which can prevent overeating later in the day and support overall healthy weight management. Additionally, it's important to recognize that cognitive health becomes increasingly important with age. Diet plays a crucial role in maintaining brain function, and studies have shown that diets high in processed sugars and low in nutrients can contribute to cognitive decline. By choosing nutrient-dense breakfast options that include antioxidants, healthy fats, and proteins, you support brain health and potentially reduce the risk of conditions like Alzheimer's and dementia. For example, berries, leafy greens, and omega-3 fatty acids found in foods like flax seeds and walnuts are excellent for brain function and memory. Lastly, rethinking your breakfast choices gives you the opportunity to make healthier, more mindful decisions about what goes into your body. It's easy to grab a box of cereal out of habit, but taking a few extra minutes in the morning to prepare a meal that nourishes your body will pay off in the long run. Whether it's a bowl of steel-cut oats with fresh fruit, a Greek yogurt parfait with nuts and seeds, or a veggie-packed omelet, these breakfasts are not only filling, but also full of the essential nutrients your body needs to stay healthy, strong, and energized. Making small adjustments to your breakfast routine can have a big impact on your overall health. By choosing whole foods, high-fiber options, and meals that support heart health, digestive function, and mental clarity, you set yourself up for success throughout the day. A healthy breakfast is more than just a meal. It's an investment in your long-term well-being, and as you age, it's crucial to prioritize your health with every choice you make, starting first thing in the morning. Conclusion. As we've seen throughout this video, the choices you make at breakfast, especially after 60, can have a profound impact on your overall health. While sugary cereals may have been a convenient and fun option in the past, they come with hidden risks that can affect your blood sugar, weight, heart health, and digestion. The high sugar content, artificial additives, and refined grains in many cereals are not ideal for the aging body, which is why it's essential to rethink your breakfast habits and opt for healthier, more nutrient-dense alternatives. By choosing whole grains, fiber-rich foods, and heart-healthy fats, you can enjoy a breakfast that not only fuels you for the day ahead, but also supports long-term health. It's time to prioritize your well-being by making informed choices that give your body what it truly needs: steady energy, better digestion, improved heart health, and enhanced brain function. Making small changes to your breakfast routine, whether it's swapping out sugary cereals for oatmeal, adding fresh fruits and nuts, or incorporating more protein, can lead to big improvements in how you feel day to day. And don't forget, every positive change counts, no matter how small. The right breakfast is an investment in your health and happiness, setting the tone for a productive, energetic day and contributing to a higher quality of life as you age. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope this information has inspired you to take a closer look at what you're eating in the morning and make healthier choices that align with your long-term goals. If you found this video helpful, please share it with friends or family who might benefit from these tips. Your health matters, and making the right decisions today can help ensure that you stay strong and vibrant for years to come. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you in the next video. We really appreciate you spending time with us today. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a like and hit that subscribe button. It's a simple way to support our work, and it helps more people discover the tips they need to live healthier, happier lives. And if you want to stay up to date, just click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. See you again soon.